Now after this, let's complete this and add the names of the columns if you want, guys. Okay, this is totally depends on you whether you wanted to add these names to your column and rows. Okay, I'm just showing you because if you know this, so okay, in might be, in future if you require this, so you can use this, right? So now here you can see that in Python, what you have to do is, like in Jupyter Notebook, as we saw in the cell, you can simply mention this code and you can run total cell. But when you are using the developer version, developer IDE, which is nothing but the spider, at that time you will have to select all the code in Python and then press the run button. But in R, what you can do is, I can simply put my cursor on this particular course, this code, and I can simply go with the run. And here you can see, okay, I am able to run this particular line of code. Now here you can see that my code is executed, right? Now what I can do is, just I'm going to see the my matrix. Now my matrix is looks like this. Now here you can see that, okay, in the third window as well. Okay, in the third window, the upper right window, you can see, if you go over here into the M, okay, so here you can see that now if you just press it, okay, in the upper right window to this particular matrix, so you will see that the matrix in the first window as well, right? In the first window as well. So you can see the matrix over here as well. So my this matrix is same matrix you will see over here, 10 20 30 10 20 30, because we just go with the by row. If you go with the by row equal to false, so you will see that the 10 20 30 column wise, not the row wise, right? So this is the thing. Now if you wanted to see the data type for this, as we know this is a matrix, but if you wanted to cross check it, what you can do is, you can simply go with the class function and you can run it, and you can see that we got the class as a matrix or array, because matrix is one of the type of array. This is a matrix as well as the array. Okay, so you can't say that this is not array, this is array as well, because you can mention, if you mention your matrix in one dimension, means in one column or in a one row, that is also a matrix of one, of you know dimension, like 1 cross 3, which is nothing but the the column wise, or the 3 cross 1 order, or the dimension of the matrix, that is nothing but a 3 rows and 1 column is there, that is also a matrix. If you write the matrix 2 cross 2, that is also a matrix, that is also an array, right? And if you write the multiple matrix, right, so that is the array now. Okay, array as well as matrix. Okay, now as I show you this, how you can access the multiple elements from the list. So here also you can able to access the multiple elements from the list as well, right? Here also you can be able to access the multiple elements, right? And how you can access that? You can simply use this. Okay, you can simply use it. Let's say I just wanted to access the, let's say, a third row and the let's say third row and second column's value. Okay, this 30 value I just wanted to access last value. Okay, so what I can do is, this is my third row and this is my last column's value. Second column is nothing but the last column, I just wanted to extract this value. So here you can see that, okay, sorry, that is not the I, that is M. The name of the matrix is the M, that's why I got the error. I mistakenly typed I instead of M. So let's go and run this, and here you can see I got the value as the 30. Okay, and if you see the value of the matrix in the third row and the second column, you will see that the 30 value is there, right? You will see that the 30 value is there. Okay, so that is how you can cross check. Okay, similarly you can go and you can do multiple types of you can extract the multiple values from the matrix, right? Now let us talk about the array. Now as we saw how to create the vector, right? How to create the list, right? How to create the matrix. Now how to create the array? So let's see over here how to create the array. Okay, so like as we know, it is a it's a more than three dimension. It's very difficult to visualize array. So that's why I show you that particular image from the internet, right? So here what we gonna do is we are just trying to build the multiple matrix, okay, the layers of the matrix. So let's go and create the array. So this is, let's say this is my array equal to, okay, okay, let's say I just wanted to create the array. Now what I can do is I just wanted to again, let's say I'll add the data. Okay, now let me just add the data of let's say again the same 10 20 30. Okay, that make sense, I guess. Okay, 10 20 30. Now here I just wanted to add the dimension of the data. Okay, here you can see dimension of the data I can add. Okay, so now here I want the dimension of my array is going to be the, let's say I want the two rows. Okay, this is just the example. I want two rows and five columns matrix. Okay, what I want two rows and five columns matrix. Okay, and how many matrix I want? Let's say I want four matrix. Okay, how many matrix I want four matrix. That is nothing but my dimension of my array. Okay, let's go and run this. Okay, now I'll show you the array. Okay, this is my array. Let me go and show you. Okay, now here you can see that this is my array. Now this is my first array. This is my first array. If you see, this is the first array. Okay, if you see, this is the second array. If you see, this is the third array, and this is going to be the fourth array. And you will see that the dimension of each array or each matrix is going to be the 2 cross 5. The dimension of each array is going to be the 2 cross 5. So you will see this. Okay, now why we need this array? Why we are doing this, all this stuff? Why we are creating the array, matrix, vectors and all? Why to, like, why we need this? So if we talk about, let's say, the neural networks, do you know about neural networks? Neural, okay, network. Okay, so here if you see the neural network, okay, so you will find that the neural networks like this. Okay, the neural network like this. Okay, let me show you. Like, see, this is my neural network. Okay, now, okay, like if you see this neural network from here, okay, from here, from where, from here, let me show you. Okay, from here, if you see this from here, okay, from here. So how the neural network looks like? So let me again erase this. Let's go and show you the array. Okay, three dimension array. So it's visually very effective, you can say. So now here you can see, okay, this one. Okay, we were talking about this one. This is very simple example, I can say. Okay, this is going to be my array. So if you see this particular neural network or any neural network from here, so you will see something like this. Okay, so this is my first array, this is my second array, and this is my third array. So all these arrays, okay, will connected like this. Okay, will be connected like this. Okay, you will find that will be connected like this, like each and every value, okay, okay, is connected to the next array, is connected to the each and every value in the next array. You will find that. Okay, this, let's say this is my, first array's value 311. Okay, this value is connected with each and every value in array 2. This is yellow middle array. You will find that, right? So in the same way, all the values, okay, are connected to each and every value in my array 2. Okay, so you will find the structure like this. Okay, which one? The structure like this, either this or either this, either this. Okay, you can see this. Okay, okay, you can see the structure. Now this is structure which is somewhat like our structure of brain. Okay, so, and these are the, if you see, if you go ahead with the data science project, so you will find that there are, okay, like, do you know about chat gpt? Okay, suppose all of you know about the chat gpt. Okay, so what is the algorithm behind the chat gpt? Chat gpt is nothing but the, GPT stands for generative pre-trained transformer, and transformer is nothing but the one of the, highly advanced model of NLP. Okay, by using neural networks, right? So you will find that the neural networks like this. Okay, so that is the use case of the arrays, right? So that is the use case of array. So, you know that's how you can, why I am showing you this particular thing. Understood, guys, why I am showing you this? Okay, if you understood this, which means that, okay, when we are dealing with upcoming parts, okay, let's say if you go ahead in the advanced term, okay, like after this course, if you wanted to explore more about the, data science and all, so at that time there is, one particular topic which is nothing but a deep learning. So in the deep learning, all the algorithms which are related to neural network, right? Dimension is nothing but this, not clear in output. So here you can see, yeah, let me show the dimension. Okay, now here you can see, okay, now first two values are the dimension of matrix. Okay, for your understanding, first two values are the dimension of each matrix. So here you can see the dimension of each matrix is what? 2 cross 5. So here you can see that the dimension of each matrix is 2 cross 5. So how many matrix are there? This is the number of matrix which is present in the array. So how many matrix are there? 1, or here you can see the array 1, which is nothing but the matrix 1, matrix 2, matrix 3, and matrix 4. So if you wanted to understand the dimension of these, so you will find that this is the number of rows of each matrix, this is the number of columns of each matrix. So basically this is the dimension of each matrix, 2 cross 5, and this value is going to be the number of matrix which are there in array. So that is the thing. Okay, this is very easy concept. Just, okay, if you concentrate on the topic, if you try to understood this particular thing, then it will be very easy to understand the very complicated topics like deep learning models, right? This is just the value 20, 30, 40. This is just the value. You can take any value, you can take numerical value, you can take complex value, you can take any string value, you can take categorical value, as well as you can take your name as well. Okay, you can write your name as well over there. Okay, so this is just the, any random value I took to show you how you can create the output. So because of this, these are just the three values. So you see the dimension 2 cross 5. So how many elements are there? Okay, how many elements are there? You see, total 10 values in each matrix. Yes or no? 10 values in each matrix. And here, as I mentioned in the matrix, okay, the by row equal to true, by row equal to true. And if I didn't mention this over here, you see that there is no by row parameter over here, because my here my aim is to show you how you can create the array. Okay, because I show you this all the things in the matrix. So now you can create all these things over here as well. You can add this parameter over here as well, right? Like you add the parameter which is nothing but the by row. Okay, if you add the parameter by row over here, so it will, give you the output as well. Okay, you can add the parameter dimension name, right? you know the dimension name is there. Okay, you can add the multiple parameters in short, right? So the thing is that, okay, all the things, if you are not, you know clearing these things, you can simply go ahead and over here you can use a array, because you will find that lot of things. Okay, you can find that lot of things. Okay, like what are the different things you can put over here, right? You can do this multiple things, right? So see, here also they created the array. Okay, here also they created the array. If you don't want the shuffle in your data, okay, let's say there are 10 values. Okay, let me go and I can simply put the, the value 1 to 10. Okay, now it will take the value column wise. Okay, now here you can see that, you will see that the column wise values we got 1 2 3 4, right? Column wise it just took the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So you see that now. Okay, this is the console. You will find that the all the matrix 1 2 3 4, all this matrix, the same matrix you will find. Okay, or in short I can say array now, right? Now after this, guys, let us go ahead. Okay, let us go ahead and understand the factor. Understand the factor now. Yes. See, guys, deep learning is, one of the, I can say that, very important topic nowadays. Okay, because you will find that the chat GPT and all of, lot of AI tools will be coming each and every day, right? So all in that you will find that, okay, people started using the one particular algorithm which is nothing but the GPT. Okay, GPT is nothing but the generative pre-trained transformer. So behind that particular algorithm, behind that particular method, you will find that there is one algorithm is there. Okay, and that algorithm is totally depends on the neural network. Okay, and basically in the neural network, if you see, okay, so what will be there? So there will be an array. Okay, you can create the neural network by using the arrays. So if you try to, okay, if you wanna understood how the deep learning works, okay, you should know what array is, right? So that is the, like this is a, very basic. If you understood this, you can go ahead one further step. Okay, like if you know the vector, then you can go ahead with the matrix. Then if you know the matrix, you can go ahead with the array. If you know the array, you can go ahead with the further algorithms, right? So you can do these many multiple things. Now let us talk about the factor. Now here also, like one more thing, guys, over here. Okay, like as we know, okay, in matrix, in list, okay, in vector as well, you can go ahead with the slicing method. This is nothing but the slicing method, right? So here you can see that in matrix you can, take the subsample of your sub matrix. You can find out here how you can find out the sub matrix. Okay, so because there are three dimensions, right? There are three dimension, and let's say this is my array. Okay, this is my array, and now from this array, from 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10, there are four matrix in my array, right? So here you can see, if you wanted to, take any matrix, okay, let's say I just wanted to, extract the second array. So what I can do, I can simply use a comma, comma, and value second. Okay, because here you can see that I got the second matrix now. Okay, similarly, if you wanted to take any value, if you wanted to take any value, you can simply add those many rows. Okay, rows and value, you will get the value. Okay, now let us go ahead and understand the factor. Okay, so for understanding factor, what we need to go ahead with the our vector. Okay, first you can create the vector. Okay, see, I am creating the vector. Okay, okay, this is my vector. Let's see. Okay, and here you will find that in my vector there are few labels. You will find that the one label is there, three label, four label is there, 14, 43, 45, you like this. Okay, now here you can see I can simply use the factor of y and enter this. Now here you can see we got the values. Okay, the labels. Now the labels for this you will find that the 1 2 4 5. Okay, because it took the factor as the singular factors. Okay, is it took the factor as the singular factor, you see. Okay, let me go ahead. Okay, with the another term. You can see now if you see these, let's say setosa. Okay, let's say versicolor. Okay, then we have the you know let's say virginica we have. Okay, these are the you know few, okay, the three different species of iris flower, right? So let me copy this again. Okay, again we can, let's say, and copy this. Okay, and after this, okay, let me go and apply the factor on it. Okay, apply the factor on it, let's say. Okay, so let us go and run this. Okay, and here you will find that. Okay, so basically the definition of factor is nothing but, okay, it will, okay, you can use this into to find out the labels. Okay, to find out the labels, right? So factor, basically we can say that a variable which can take certain values, or you can say that the certain labels. Okay, so here you can see, if you see the setosa versicolor virginica is here. Let's say this is your target variable. Okay, let's say this is your target variable. If you simply go with this y value, okay, and you didn't make any changes in your data time, because the data type of y is basically initially this is going to be the your categorical data. This is your categorical data, right? But you know that don't make any sense. Okay, because categorical data in R, okay, that don't make any sense. Okay, if you wanted to find out the, let's say, the labels, okay, like in my target column, my aim is to whether to accept the offer or reject the offer, right? Here in my iris data set, my aim is to classify my iris flower into this particular species, whether my iris flower is of the setosa species or versicolor species or virginica species. Okay, so how do you know that? Okay, these are the three species are there. So for understanding that, okay, you will have to apply the factor, right? So factor tell you the how many levels are there. Okay, factor tell your model that this is not a categorical data. Okay, this is your factor data. Now you can use it as a labels. Okay, 0 1 2 or the setosa versicolor virginica, right? So that is the thing over here. Four labels are there, right? Okay, how many labels are there? Four labels are there. So see, basically it will start from the 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, to find out the labels. Okay, right? How do you say 4? Because here you can see that in my console window, okay, you will find that I executed this particular code factor of y. I executed this code over here, right? I executed code over here, and after executing this particular code, it is saying that my levels are 4, right? I'm not saying by myself. Okay, after executing the line of code, okay, I got the levels as a 4. Okay, if let's say if there are, okay, more than 10 levels, let's say there are more than 10 levels, so definitely it will give you the values of those 10 labels. Okay, after there is a 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and after that, if you add these values, these 2 digits values, then it will consider these values as the one label, otherwise it will consider the singular values. Okay, that is the thing over here. Okay, now after this, guys, okay, let us go ahead and talk about the data frames. Okay, after this, let us go ahead and talk about the data frame. Like we talk about the multiple data types. Okay, and data frame is, let's say, our the final data type in R, you can say. Okay, it just, if you see this particular thing, this is 1 1 1 2 1 2, okay, like this. So here you won't see any 3, any 2 value like this. So here if you go over here, okay, you will find that, okay, here you will find that I just created the y value. Okay, and here you will find that after this array, after this particular code, okay, my bad, okay, after this particular code, you will find that array. Okay, see, this is my code. I executed this, and after this I directly executed factor of y instead of executing first y. Okay, first y. So let me go and run this, and here after this you will find that the factor now. Okay, now here you can see that the factors. Okay, my bad, guys. Okay, now you can see the factor. Okay, so in the data frame, okay, let me create the data frame. Okay, let's say this is my data frame. Okay, and if I wanted to create the data frame in R, so here you will find that, okay, the data dot frame. Okay, and here you can see the data dot frame is pop up is, we got automatically, we it will auto, write my function, right? So basically data frame consists of rows and columns. So here you can see that if you wanted to create the data frame in R, you will have to add the few columns, right, with their values. Okay, like in Python, what we did, okay, to create the data frame, basically to create the data frame in Python, okay, we used dictionary. But here you don't need to use the dictionary, simply use the, data frame, and it will create the data frame. Let's say this is the data frame. I just wanted to add the gender. Okay, I just wanted to add the gender equal to, okay, after this add the vector and add your genders, like let's say uh, the male and female genders. Okay, let's say male and female gender. Now I am, now after this, here you can see, okay, after this here you can see this is my gender. Now second thing is that, let's say I just wanted to add the, you know okay, after this here you can see, okay, we have, let's say, add the height. Okay, add the height. So for that, add the vector over here and add the height. Okay, let's say height of the male, let's say 170 centimeter. Okay, and height of the female, let's say 165. Okay, like this. Or you can write your any height or weight. Okay, then add the weight. Okay, you can even add the names as well. Okay, you can even add the names as well. Okay, weight, let's say, the 80 kg I can say, and let's go with, 70 kg. Okay, anything. Now here, okay, if I, like, if I, like, wanted to add the name of the person, Okay, so I can simply add the name of the person as well. Okay, so let's say add the name of the person, let's say Ritesh. Okay, then let's add the any. Now here you can see that we have the another name which is nothing but the Tina, right? So this is my two names. Okay, now this is my data. Okay, now here if you see, okay, in simple words, if you see the names, okay, the two names are there, Ritesh and Tina is there, gender male female, height is 170 centimeter, 165 centimeter, weight is 80 kg and 70 kg, right? This is my data frame. Okay, I put my cursor anywhere in on this particular code cell. Okay, code line I can say, not the cell. So let me go and run this, and here you can see, okay, R Studio give me the power to run this overall code without selecting this. Okay, just put the cursor anywhere on this code and run this. Okay, and now if you wanted to see your data frame, you can see over here as well. This is my data frame. See, this is my data frame. If you wanted to see this data frame in another way, you can simply go over here. You can use this, the upper right window. Here you will find that the data frame is there. Just click to this, and here in the first window you will see the output. The name Ritesh is there, Tina is there, gender is male, female, height is 170 centimeter, 165 centimeter, weight is 80 and 70, right? So that's how you can create the data frame. Okay, and how we able to see the data frame in the my first window? By using this particular line of code. By using this particular line of code, see, so simply by just by just clicking to this data frame of from the third window, you can see upper right window. Okay, just click to data frame and you will see that automatically view data frame, view df code will execute in the console, your second window, your lower left window, right? And you will see that in the first window you will see the output like this, right? You will see the output like this. So here you can see, okay, just by using this line of code you will be able to get the output like this. Now if you wanted to check the type of this, so you can simply go ahead with the class, okay, add the data frame, and you can see the type of this is going to be the data frame over here in the second window in the console, right? So basically this R Studio designed for the the developers and the coders, you can say. Okay, so you can be able to have the multiple windows where you can be able to understand these things in a in a very quick way. You able to you can able to write the code as well as you simultaneously you can able to run the code. If there is a error, you will see the error in the console itself. If not, you will get the output in the third window. Okay, if there is a plot, you just plot it. You will be able to see the plot over here in the fourth window, right? Like this. So it's that much, it's very easy, I can say. Okay, now after this, okay, how you can just go and access the columns. Okay, how you can go and access the columns. So there are multiple things to multiple ways to access the column. Like, okay, this df, just mention your data name. Okay, this is my data frame df. Okay, use the dollar symbol and you will find that there are 4 columns in my data frame. You will see that the one pop-up automatically opens when you add the dollar, right? So name is there, gender is there, height is there, weight is there. I just wanted to go with the names. Let's go and run this, and here you will see the output as the Ritesh and Tina, right? Right, there is another way, df square brackets. Okay, I just wanted to go with the first column, my names column. Okay, let me go and run this. You will see the name, okay, name column, and you will find that the Ritesh and Tina. Why you see the name, the column name as well? Because Here you mention the column index now. That's why you will see the column name as well, right? In the same way, if you wanted to go and select any another column, okay, so there are multiple ways. Okay, this is the first way. You can use the dollar sign, right? You can use any column, right? You can select any column. And there is another way, which is nothing but the by using square bracket, add the index value of that particular column, right? Index value, add that particular index value, and you will get the output. So that is the thing. In R, you will find that index start with 1. In Python, index start with 0. I guess for few of you, it's very first time to see R programming, right? But definitely, guys, okay, if you are, try this code twice and thrice, okay, with the recording simultaneously, then you will be able to, understand this particular code. And, believe me, guys, R Studio is again the, uh, very, popular programming language, R. Okay, and R Studio is the only one ID you can use, or you can handle the R from here as well. So basically, okay, if you see the job description of, let's say, data scientist or data analyst, machine learning engineer, okay, or any job in the data science field, in the AI field, so there might be, 90 or 95% chances you will see that the R or R Studio or R programming language keyword will be there in the job description. So which means that if you see some kind of thing, like if you see the Python necessary for the particular job, in the same way you will see that R is also necessary for particular jobs. Okay, which means that, okay, chances of getting selected, okay, like if there is a person who knows Python, and if there is a person who knows Python and R both, so chances of getting selected of the person B is very high as compared to person A, right? Because the person B knows the two programming languages, Python and R, but person one knows only one programming language, only Python. Yeah, so that is the thing. Okay, so guys, that is it about the today's session.